While the performance was a massive rating success with 128.2 million viewers, it became one of the most politically charged and divisive halftime shows in NFL history. The controversy essentially split the country into two camps, those celebrating it as a historic win for Latino representation, and those who viewed it as a slap in the face to American tradition. The main drivers of controversy: language and Americanism. The biggest flashpoint was the fact that the show was performed almost entirely in Spanish. High-profile critics, including former racecar driver Danica Patrick, argued that the Super Bowl should only feature English-language songs. This sparked a heated national debate over the definition of American, especially given that Puerto Ricans, like Bad Bunny, are U.S. citizens. The Trump boycott: President Donald Trump and several cabinet members officially boycotted the game. Trump slammed the performance on Truth Social, calling it absolutely terrible and disgusting, claiming that nobody understands a word this guy is saying. Congressional investigation. On February 9th, Representative Andy Ogles, R10, called for a formal investigation into the NFL and NBC. He labeled the show pure smut, alleging it featured explicit displays of gay sexual acts and glorified sodomy, specifically citing the choreography and lyrics to songs like Safera and Yo Perreo Sola. The All-American Alternative, in a first-of-its-kind move, Turning Point USA, founded by the late Charlie Kirk, produced a competing All-American halftime show. It was a live-streamed concert headlined by Kid Rock and Brantley Gilbert, designed specifically for fans who felt alienated by the NFL's choice. Subtle political symbols. The show also contained several blink-and-you'll-miss-it political statements that fueled the fire. The Ice Out context. Only a week prior at the Grammys, Bad Bunny shouted "Ice Out" during his acceptance speech. While he didn't repeat the phrase at the Super Bowl, many interpreted the dancers dressed as utility workers climbing power lines as a critique of the U.S. government's handling of Puerto Rico's infrastructure. God Bless America. At the end of the show, Bad Bunny shouted "God Bless America," but then proceeded to list dozens of countries from North, Central, and South America. Critics saw this as a passive-aggressive way to reframe the phrase to mean the entire continent, rather than just the United States. The social media reset. In a move that baffled fans, Bad Bunny deleted his entire Instagram presence hours after the performance. While some believe it was a PR stunt to reset the timeline after breaking the internet, others speculated it was a response to the intense vitriol and calls for ICE to investigate his dance.